Welcome again to the Focus on Ability Festival screening. Tonight we will be bringing you more documentaries from the open entrant side of the competition. One of the greatest promotions of ability is the high level of skill people with disability put on show in the sporting arena. The first documentary tonight is based on an Australian Paralympics team member. Here is Agent Morph Designs' Think Again.
Every day you make choices. What are yours going to be?
And now, here's Jonathan Holden's documentary, Corey Harbour.
Okay, what's your name? Corey. Corey who? We had friends that were doing bowling and they told us about the league that was in Belconnen, and he joined up at the age of, I think he was about 12 and a half. He went to his first comp that year up to Illawarra, and he's been bowling ever since. We used to do bowling and basketball, but we've actually given up basketball and we're just concentrating on bowling now. really want to keep some of his sporting activities going, as well as maybe maybe some part-time work as well. So it's just trying to get that balance right.
So I'm the best.
Restrictors Masters champion.
So I'm the best.
Yes.
Best in what?
Now we have Ben Cregan's artistic piece, Visible.
When I was 8, I was sure that I was invisible. I had great plans to step through the world, unseen. It still doesn't seem quite fair to me. If I can't see you, then why should you see me? I mostly hide away, venture out occasionally. The world tugging and twisting, my safety gets unraveled, swallowed up into the streets. Pulling, pushing with big invisible hands. Everything swells in a dance of rhythm and reaction. It feels like everyone else knows the steps but me.
On this one.
I have no evidence that my feet will ever find the ground again. I could just keep falling forever. I step anyway. Softer, my world. All the hard edges are blurred. When I meet you, I can only see your outline. You are a soft moving cloud that hovers before me. Everything sort of drifts about, merged together. No end, no beginning. Mostly mysterious. You, the tree, the path, the sky, all one. Light shimmers from the inside of things. I know they look different, but beautiful this way. Sound, my ally, always wrapped around me, carries all things, unravels most mysteries, eventually, if I listen carefully. I didn't get to be quite invisible. Instead, I'm learning every new day to make the invisible visible.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank one of this year's sponsors. Pepper's Soul Surfers Paradise redefines luxury accommodation on the Gold Coast with superb property facilities. We thank them for their sponsorship. Up next is Nicholas Jeffrey's Phantom Pain. 2014 saw the introduction of a fourth member to our elite judging panel. Di Drew is the head of film and television at the prestigious NIDA. Here, Di speaks about her experience.
Overwhelmed by it. We were just, Bill and I, chatting. Standard of the films was exceptional, and one of our issues was around what are these stories that people are telling us and the way that they were told. And that was just extraordinary to see such a kind of pattern of changes of people's lives, totally and utterly inspiring and humbling. And as the short film in Marcus, Marcus said, I see things differently. I tell you, I see things differently after those films. Thank you.
Here is Thomas Clark's Focus on Ability, Paul Kennedy.
My name's Paul Kennedy, I'm 36 years old, I'm a software engineer. I came from Brisbane in 2000, moved to Canberra for work. I've been here ever since. I'm visually impaired, legally blind. I have a condition called rod monochromatism, which means my cones in my eyes don't work. That means that I don't have precise vision, so all the fine detail. I'm not supposed to have colour vision, and I'm not very good in bright light. So when I was born, they thought I was totally blind because I didn't respond in the way that babies normally do, watching people move around rooms. The first time they knew that I could actually see anything was the first Christmas, where I actually reached for a present. I think everyone was overjoyed just because they realised I could see a little bit more than what they'd anticipated. So I think I've always been fiercely competitive. Always wanted to prove to myself as much, if not more than anyone else, that I can do just about anything that other people can do. My parents found out about sport for vision impaired people when I was about 11, so I had a crack at athletics and swimming at the Blind National Championships in Brisbane that year. That led to us walking in to the wrong room and finding this crazy sport called goalball, which is a Paralympic sport for blind and vision impaired people. I was doing some swimming as cross training as well while I was playing goalball, because there's no competition for me here in Canberra. That got asked by a lady at a swimming carnival, are you vision impaired, followed by, how would you like to ride a tandem? So I started racing tandems on the road in 2009, and then found out that the track, sprint and kilo was going to be available at the Commonwealth Games. I said, well, I really want to do that, and that's led to pretty much where I am now. I'm just back from our first World Championships, which was a bit of an eye-opener and great experience. Hopefully you will get the experience to the opportunity to go to Commonwealth Games and smash it there too. I don't make excuses for myself. I don't want my vision to stop me achieving as much as I'm capable of, and I'm an athlete because I want to find out how far I can push myself. People can not do things because they're afraid of not doing them, But if you're really keen on doing something, give it a go. You might not be able to do it for whatever reason, but you might find you can, and you might find you can go even further. So if you think you'd like to try something, give it a go.
Thank you for joining us for this documentary episode. We hope you were inspired by these incredible athletes and also moved by some touching stories. Our 2015 competition is now open, so if you know someone who's triumphing in spite of their disability, then perhaps they can feature in a documentary. For information on the competition, head to focusonability.com.au. Bye for now.